Have you ever discovered a perfume and immediately thought, where has this been all my life? Maybe it's been sitting on shelves for years. Maybe you've walked past it dozens of times. Or maybe you've simply been too distracted by the newest launches to notice it. But once you finally smell it, you wonder how you ever missed it. Today, we're counting down 10 perfumes you'll wish you discovered years ago. From refreshing everyday classics to creamy gourmands, bold statement fragrances, and elegant hidden treasures that deserve much more attention than they receive. And fair warning, by the end of this list, you may have a few new bottles on your wish list. Let's begin. Versense by Versace. We begin with a fragrance that feels like discovering summer all over again. Bergamot and green mandarin open with a crisp burst of Mediterranean freshness before fig adds a subtle creamy green sweetness. Cardamom brings a delicate aromatic warmth, while jasmine and lily brighten the heart. Sandalwood and musk then settle everything into a smooth, clean finish. The mood is sunlit escape, bright, fresh, effortlessly elegant. It feels like opening the windows to a villa overlooking the Mediterranean. There's something wonderfully natural about the way Versense comes together. The citrus feels sparkling, the greenery keeps it crisp, and the woods give it just enough depth to remain interesting long after the first spray. Often found around $45 to $70. A beautifully refreshing Versace fragrance that makes you wonder how something this easy to love stayed undiscovered for so long. Beauty by Calvin Klein. From Mediterranean freshness to quiet sophistication. Umbrette opens with a soft, musky warmth before jasmine brings a clean, luminous floral character to the heart. Cedar adds a subtle woody structure underneath, giving the fragrance a smooth finish that feels polished, feminine, and remarkably composed. The mood is understated elegance, polish, feminine, unassuming. It feels like the kind of fragrance that quietly becomes part of your everyday identity. Nothing about it is trying too hard. The florals remain graceful, the woods keep everything grounded, and the soft musky character creates an intimate cleanliness that's incredibly easy to live with. Often found around $35 to $55. A quietly beautiful Calvin Klein classic that proves understated fragrances can become the ones you never want to stop wearing. Lacoste Pour Femme. Now we discover a fragrance that makes effortless elegance look easy. Pink pepper gives the opening a gentle spark before freesia, heliotrope, jasmine, and rose unfold into a smooth, feminine floral heart. Incense adds a subtle smoky depth, while sandalwood and cedar create a warm, polished foundation that feels effortlessly composed. The mood is everyday elegance, warm, graceful, versatile. It feels like the finishing touch to an outfit that already looks perfectly put together. There's a quiet confidence in the way it wears, sophisticated enough for the office, warm enough for dinner, and relaxed enough for an ordinary day when you simply want to smell beautiful. Often found around $40 to $65. A wonderfully versatile Lacoste classic that proves true elegance isn't about trying harder. It's about making everything look effortless. Master X Master by Monet. From familiar designer names to a fragrance hiding quietly under the radar. Fruity nuances give the opening a subtle lift before floral tones begin to soften the composition. Woody accents gradually add depth beneath, creating a balanced character that feels polished, slightly nostalgic, and far more distinctive than its quiet reputation suggests. The mood is forgotten elegance, intriguing, refined, memorable. It feels like finding an old bottle tucked away in a forgotten corner of a vintage fragrance counter. There's something charming about its lack of predictability. It doesn't follow the polished formula of today's biggest releases, and that's precisely what gives it personality. Often found around $25 to $45. A true under-the-radar discovery that proves some of the most interesting fragrances are hiding well outside the spotlight. Dolce Garden by Dolce & Gabbana. Now the discovery becomes sweet, creamy, and completely irresistible. Mandarin opens with a bright citrus sparkle before magnolia and ylang-ylang bring a soft, tropical floral sweetness. Coconut and almond milk create a creamy, almost edible texture, while vanilla and sandalwood melt underneath into a warm, smooth finish. The mood is tropical indulgence. Sunny, creamy, joyfully feminine. It feels like enjoying a coconut dessert somewhere far away, with the sun still warming your skin. The sweetness is inviting rather than overwhelming, and the creamy notes give it a comforting softness that makes the fragrance incredibly easy to fall for. Often found around $70 to $100. A delicious Dolce & Gabbana gourmand floral that proves sometimes the best discoveries are the ones you almost walked past. Light Blue Eau Intense by Dolce & Gabbana. Halfway through the list, we rediscover a summer icon. Frozen lemon cuts through the opening with an icy burst of citrus, while Granny Smith apple adds a crisp, juicy sharpness. Jasmine and marigold soften the brightness with a delicate floral touch, before amberwood and musk settle underneath with a clean, lasting warmth. The mood is Mediterranean escape. Sparkling, clean, refreshing. It feels like diving into crystal clear water beneath the Italian sun. The freshness has a remarkable energy to it, the kind that instantly clears the air around you and makes even the hottest afternoon feel lighter. Often found around $75 to $105. A vibrant Dolce & Gabbana summer signature that brings a little piece of the Mediterranean to wherever you happen to be. L'Eau d'Essai by Issey Miyake. Now we step into a fragrance that quietly changed the idea of modern freshness. Lotus and rose create a delicate, watery opening before lily, melon, freesia, and peony unfold into a luminous floral heart. Sandalwood and musk gradually anchor the composition, leaving behind a smooth, almost weightless trail that feels exceptionally clean and refined. The mood is pure modernity, pure, airy, timeless. It feels like watching a single drop of water glide across glass. There's something beautifully restrained about it. Nothing feels crowded or excessive, yet every element seems to have a purpose. Often found around $50 to $80. A quietly revolutionary Issey Miyake classic that proves sometimes the most unforgettable fragrances are the ones that leave the most room to breathe. Burberry Her Elixir. From airy freshness to creamy indulgence, strawberry and blackberry open with a luscious burst of dark berry sweetness before jasmine brings a soft floral glow to the heart. Vanilla melts into the composition with a creamy warmth, while amber and sandalwood create a smooth, velvety finish that feels rich without becoming overwhelming. The mood is polished indulgence, luscious, soft, addictive. It feels like wrapping yourself in something warm, plush, and impossibly comfortable. The fruitiness gives it a playful side, but the creamy vanilla and woods add enough depth to make it feel beautifully grown up. Often found around $100 to $140. A beautifully refined Burberry gourmand that proves sometimes your next signature scent is hiding in the bottle you almost overlooked. Gucci Rush. Now we arrive at the fragrance you probably wish you discovered before everyone else. Peach gives the opening a juicy, almost electric sweetness before gardenia and freesia create a striking floral heart. Coriander and jasmine add an unexpected aromatic twist, while vanilla, patchouli, and vetiver deepen the dry down with warmth, earthiness, and unmistakable attitude. The mood is fearless individuality. Daring, sensual, unforgettable. It feels like the perfume equivalent of walking into a room wearing something nobody else would dare to choose. The contrast between fruity sweetness, bold florals, and earthy depth gives it a personality that's instantly recognizable and remarkably difficult to replace. Often found around $100 to $150, a rebellious Gucci classic that proves the fragrances worth discovering late are sometimes the ones with the strongest personality. Infusion de Riz by Prada. And finally, the discovery that makes you wish you'd found it years ago. Iris creates an elegant, powdery opening before neroli and mandarin add a delicate citrus brightness. Cedar and vetiver bring a clean woody structure underneath, while incense and benzoin gradually add a subtle warmth that makes the dry down feel smooth, refined, and beautifully composed. The mood is quiet luxury, clean, powdery, sophisticated. It feels like discovering a perfectly tailored piece hidden inside an old wardrobe. Just beautiful iris, airy freshness, polished woods, and the kind of craftsmanship that becomes more impressive the longer you wear it. Often found around $120 to $170. A timeless Prada discovery that reminds us, sometimes the fragrances we wish we found sooner aren't new at all, they've simply been waiting for us to notice them. And there you have it, 10 perfumes you'll wish you discovered years ago. From forgotten designer favorites, to addictive gourmands, to timeless fragrances that somehow escaped your radar. These are the perfumes that make you wonder how you could have gone so long without knowing them. Now tell me, which perfume do you wish you discovered years earlier? And which hidden gem completely surprised you? If you love discovering overlooked fragrances, timeless classics, and perfumes that deserve a second look, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Because sometimes, the best perfume discovery isn't something new, it's something you've been missing all along.